Hello everyone and welcome to my pool builder and flume tutorial in Planet Coaster 2. In today's video I want to showcase how to create a custom designed pool area with a flume going into a runout and into an exit pool. We will talk about the different options to build a pool. I will showcase all the building options you have while creating this pool area, and of course I will show you what is available when it comes to customization. I would say we start right in with placing down a pool area, and for this we go to the pool menu, create custom pool, and have the pool tools already available. Before I place down anything, I will tell you a little more about all the options you have to choose from in here. You have to decide which line style you want to use. You have the option curve and straight, which will of course make a straight pool or just a curved pool. Then you can decide on what the edge type should be. Infinity, to just have a regular infinity pool with no pathing around it, or you can select the path to add already a predefined pathing around the pool area. Then you also can decide which connection type you want to use. For example, if there is already a pool section placed down like this, and you want to add another one, if the connection type is set to square and you want to connect two pool sections with the line builder together, those will be connected like this. If I change to angle mode, then the pool will be connected in a free angle mode, which looks more often pretty nice. With the line width, you can choose how wide your pool should be while placing it down. In Planet Coaster 2 you have 4 different depth options of a pool: shallow, wading, swimming and diving. I will place each of them down to show you how deep they are. This one is the shallow one, which is very shallow. So people can walk in it very good. Next we have the wading, which is a little more deep, but not too deep again. Then we have the swimming. And last but not least, there is diving, which is the deepest available in the game. When using the line builder, you can also set a fixed length to make sure that everything stays as you want it to be. The longest option is 24 meters, and with the width you can go down from 4 to 12. So this is how it will look if you choose line width 4 meters and a fixed length of 24 meters. Then you can also choose if the camera moves freely or will follow your pool building. You have the option to set an angle snap. The lowest is 11.25 degrees. You have a length snap at 4 meters, for example. You can choose if those pools should merge together or keeping them separate. And you can also use the working height to set if it should be raised, for example. You can also get this with shift, so you can set it into the air with pressing the shift button on your keyboard as well. The next option next to the line builder is the draw tool, which is also very nice to use. You can select if you want to merge pools together. Then you have a line style which is straight or curve. As you already know it, the straight one is like this. You can just place down some lines, like using a vector tool in some graphic programs, or you can set it to curve and make a nice curved look into this to have a roundish pool. The edge type is again the same, path or infinity. Same goes to the depth, working height, length and angle snap to make it easier for you to build a pool in Planet Coaster. The easiest tool for me personally is the stamp builder, because you have 4 preset forms to place down easily a pool area. You can just put them next to each other because they will automatically snap together, and you can also use different depths next to each other because the game will automatically make some nice ramps for the height differences. You can also use or combine different forms because everything will be merged together by the game automatically. For example, this looks also very nice if you combine it with a rectangular square shape. The next tool is the rounding tool, which you can use to round corners. For example, if I highlight this and go over this pool octagon, I can smooth out the borders of the pool and it will become a little roundish. You can also set the brush size and the brush height. So if you have bigger pools, for example, it's easier to round it like this, and you have a nice looking rounded border of your pool area. Then there is also a customization brush if you want to change the look of your pool, which I will talk a little more about later when it comes to customizing pools. You can use this brush, set different options of the visual look of the pool in this tab and place it down. I will just show it with one example. If I click on here, the look of the pool will change with the set option in the customization tab. Then you also have the edit tool to edit your already placed down pool, because I want to move this thing, for example. It's pretty similar to the barrier editor we already know from Planet Zoo, so I can just move around those selected things and make the pool looking different. If you want to delete something on your pool area, you can just use the delete brush you can find in the tab with the bulldozer. For example, in here I can just delete those 2 parts and then it will be gone. There is also a stamp delete tool, so I can also just erase to make a little island in the middle of the pool. Click here and then I will get back a little island in the middle of the pool, which looks also really nice. The next thing I want to show you is how to customize your pool. For this I place down the starter pool blueprint and I am not happy with how the pool looks. For this I use the create custom and go to the customization tab. I want to have this large marble tile and I want some wood plank pool edges. After this I go back to the pool builder tool and use the customize brush, and now I can go in and select the whole pool area to apply my selected design. Again, I have to go over all the edges to make sure that the pool edge is added with how I selected it in the building tool. I also want to have a different pathing around. That's the reason why I go into the path tool, use the customize style, and I will take the rustic path and go to the customize brush and will add this around here as well. Now we have a nice looking starter pool, which I want to decorate a little, and that's why I am taking a look at the available pool extras. The extras contain diving board high, diving board standard, then we have the lazy river jets, we have lifeguard chair short and tall, as well as the lifeguard post. Then we have the pool ladder 1, 2 and 3. We have some sun lounger and of course the wave machine in different sizes as well. The biggest is 16 meter and the smallest one is 1 meter. To make it easy for our guests to get out of the pool, I would like to add a little pool ladder here and on this side as well. And for a little more fun, there will be placed some diving boards next to this area in here. Tall one and a standard one. That people can relax next to our pool, I want to add some more pathing around it to have a little more space for the sun lounger. For example, next to this I will add some more path elements. We now have some extra space for the pool loungers, which I will add in right now. Then we have to add a lifeguard seat, which will be necessary to make sure that the pool is safe. I add this one here, and for some extra fun I will also add a little wave machine here in the corner on the right side for our guests to enjoy some small waves. You can already see that the water is moving already in this area. To make sure that your guests can access the pool and have some fun in the water, you need to place down some facilities for them to prepare their water park adventure. You need to place down a guest services shop that people can buy their pool pass, and you also need changing rooms for them to change from their regular street clothes to the pool, bikinis and shorts. Your guests also like to buy some inflatables. That's why you have the opportunity to go to the gift shops and place down an Splash Emporium shop, which offers a big amount of different options for inflatables to buy for your guests. In here you have a water noodle pool inflatable in the form of an ice lolly, unicorn, donut, a plain one, an air mattress, Queen Splash, King Coaster, Saguara Guitaro, the Bard, Resort, Viking and Diver. These ones fit to the themes of Planet Coaster scenery. In the guest shop you can also see they have the opportunity to buy sunscreen that they don't get burned in the hot sun, and there is also a pool pass available for them to access the pool area. Now it's time to build a flume for your guests to have a little more exciting adventure. Go into the Flumes tab and click on Create Custom to build your own flume. Here you have the option to select from different models. You have the body flume, which is just a regular flume without any extras. Then you have the body slide, where you have high angle slopes for your guests to enjoy. The body slide wide, which is a little wider than the regular body slide. A double inner tube flume with a little rubber ring, which is inflatable as well. Then you have the inner tube flume with another rubber ring, the mat flume and the rafting flume. Let's start with the regular body flume and click on build. Before you start creating your flume, you have to place down a platform where the flume will start. For this, you can use the shift option to set the height you want the flume to be. As we are using a very steep drop entrance for your flume, I need a higher platform for this. To make sure there is enough space, I will add another platform onto this, and after I place those two, I can go to the start to choose the starting part for my flume. Here you again have different options: the open flume start 1, the open flume start 2 with a little entry help to hold your hands on. Then you have the enclosed Flume Start 1 and the enclosed Flume Start 2 with again a little help for your guests to hold on and getting a little more speed. And the last but not least, the Flume Vertical Start, which we will use right now. You can place it freely on this platform because there is enough space. I will just add it here on the right end and begin to build with the already known piece by piece builder we also have for the roller coasters. There are different types of tracks available. You have the open flume, then we have an enclosed flume piece, a high side right and left piece for fast turns into different directions. Then we have the open and enclosed track piece with a transparent look. We have the high speed half pipe and the high speed enclosed track piece, and also high speed right and left side with a higher wall on the selected side available. You can choose if you want supports or not. There are also scenery pieces available to make custom supports for your flumes. If you go to the specials, you have different pieces available. For example, this little loop to the right, a loop to the left, and figure 8 loop or figure 8 loop to the left, which looks absolutely amazing. And I hope Frontier will also add some more special elements to the game in the future. But today I am going to build a custom one. I really like the idea of having a transparent track piece because I want to see people going down here. We are just using and placing them down, going into a nice curve. And I want to deactivate the angle snap to make it a little easier for us to build around here. Now we are going into a darker part of the flume. To end the flume, you can choose different ends. You have an open end which goes directly into a pool area. You have a shallow runout lane or a deep runout lane, as well as some special like the plug hole right or left and the enclosed plug hole. But for this flume I want to use the shallow runout lane and add it directly to this pool area. I want to make sure that it aligns a little better with the floor, so I will just try and place down. You also have the opportunity to smoothen your track pieces as you already know it from the coaster builder. I'm going through here with the smooth direction forward, so it will automatically move forwards and backwards. I just have to give a little help to make it happen. Before we can open this, I have to test it. I connected this little thing with the pool area that people can just walk out of the runout lane and go back to the pool area. Before we can open this flume, we have to add an entrance to the platform. For this one, I will just click on here and use the place entrance button. There are two options available. You have the auto-generated staircase, which will have a queue line down here, or you can press the control button to change to an entrance gate at the top of the platform and build a custom pathing up there. That's useful for flumes that are not that high, but I am preferring the prefabbed staircase to make it accessible for our guests. Last but not least, I will connect this entrance to the pool area that people will walk over and go into the flume. This pool is already attracting lots of guests. That's why we will add a little exit pool next to the main pool to have another flume in here. For this I go into the pool builder, create custom and use the stamp builder again. This will connect up here because I don't want it to be too far away, and merging them together. This pool I'm going to use as an exit pool only. The game doesn't feature an exit pool only, but I found a way to make this possible already. I am going to build the body slide white and placing down another slide platform just right here. There is only the open start to make this flume. We finished the flume with a regular flume end. On this type you don't only have one flume end to choose from. Place it down and then the flume is already done. We again have to test it and make sure that everything works fine, and now we can open it. Opening the flume will also make sure that your pool will be opened, but if you want to use a pool as an exit pool only and that people don't go in and swim and dive in this, you just have to make sure after you open the flume, click on the pool and close it. After this, nobody will enter this, but if they go onto the flume, they will immediately leave the pool as you wish. So to get them a little help, I will add some ladders on all four sides. To customize your flumes a little more, you can click on them and go into the Customize tab. Here you have the opportunity to connect an event sequencer, to add some special effects next to your flume track, and you of course can change the color with different options. You have 4 areas, so you can make it really colorful if you wish so, and you also have the opportunity to colorize your flume supports. You can already see that nobody is going into the pool as it is closed for people. That is exactly how we wanted it to be, and I'm super happy how it all turned out. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to use the pool building and flume tool in Planet Coaster 2. Thank you for watching, enjoy the game and see you soon.